you're going to memorize 8 circle theorems in under a minute to help prepare for your paper 2 exam next week. So the first thing you want to do is think of these circle theorems as shapes to memorize rather than the actual theorem. So you do have to memorize the theorem, but memorizing it as shapes first is going to make it so much easier. So you think of it as one quadrilateral. That's the first theorem. So you have your quadrilateral within your circle, and each of the corners has to touch the edge of the circle. So that's the first one, quadrilateral. Then you have 2 arrows. You've got arrow inside, arrow outside. And that's the same thing for the next one. You've got a T inside and a T outside. Then finally, you have 3 triangles. You've got a triangle within the first half within your semicircle. You've got 2 triangles, kind of like a mirror facing each other. And then you have alternate segment theorem, which contains a triangle and with a line extended outwards. So altogether, you have quadrilateral, 2 arrows, arrow inside, arrow outside, 2 T shapes, T inside, T outside, and finally 3 triangle shapes. Now, when it comes to actually memorize a theorem, this comes with practice. So when you think of your quadrilateral, so opposite angles in this always add up to 180. Now, with your 2 arrows, you have the angle at circumference is going to be half the angle at the center. With your tangent, you have these 2 lines touching over here, and this just means that they are the same length. Now, these 2 lines are the same lines that we see over here. The radius through the midpoint of a chord will bisect the chord. This just means it cuts it exactly in half when you see the word bisect. Then you have the angle between the radius and the tangent is 90 degrees. So you can see that similarity between both of those. You've got 90 degrees. And finally, your 3 triangles. The first one being within a semicircle, that's 90. These 2 angles over here are going to be the same. So the top 2, this angle is the same as this angle. And then finally, you have alternate segment theorem, which tells you that when you draw your triangle shape, the angle outside is equal to the angle inside here. Same thing, the angle outside is equal to the angle inside here. And that's it. That's how you memorize your 8 circle theorems.